Hello students, welcome to the session. In our today's session we are going to discuss two problems which are related to your ER diagram. One is fan trap and second one is Chasm trap. See here, these two traps will occur when we are having any ambiguity, when we are having the relation between two or more entities, I can say. The fan trap, the first discussion that we are going to discuss is your fan trap. Okay, this trap, this event will occur when we are having one to many or else many to one to many operations. Mean to say that a single entity which is having a number of records will be related to a single record in a next relation, I can say, and in the next relation that single entity will be related to number of records. For example, consider this instance where we are having three entities like staff entity, division entity and branch entity. Okay, if these are the three entities, then there will be records which are related to them. See here, SG37, if it is not clear, make it clear. SG37, SG4 and SL21, these are the three records which are available in your staff. Okay, SG37, SG, SA8 and SL21, these are the three records available in your staff entity. See here, we are having two entities in your division, D1 and D2. Okay, in your branch also we are having B003, B007, B005. We are having three branches, two departments, or as two divisions, I can say, three staff members. See here, when we are going to link, when we are developing the relation between the entities, the fan trap will occur when we are having many to one and one to many relations. See how it will happen. See, this staff is working under this division, it is very clear, and this staff is also working for the division 1, it is also very clear. See here, how is the relationship? This staff or else this division is having this particular staff. The relation is very clear. Okay, and this staff is working for department or as division 2, and this division operates a branch called 003, and this division only operates a branch called 007, and this division, which is D2, will be operating 005. So there is no confusion, but still, if you are asking a question that SG37 works for which branch, then could you answer? I will say no. Why? Because SG37 is working under the division called D1 and SA8 is also working for a division called D1. Now, when I am going for SG37 branch, then how could I manage? It is very impossible. Why? Because when we are making a relationship between the first entity to second entity and then second entity to third entity, there will be an ambiguity. That is what the fan trap that will occur when we are having one to or many to one relations, I can say. In order to represent the relationship between these two, staff and branch, we need to restructure the entity relationship model so that we will be having a clarity. How? Just observe this. Okay, I hope it is clear what is the fan trap is. See, you cannot answer by seeing this particular model. You cannot answer what SJ37 is working for which branch. Okay, how can you answer that he is working for 003 or 007? We can't answer it. Okay, so consider if we are changing the entity's place and if we are mentioning the relationship between them, then what will happen? Just you see. See the difference. See this. Try to observe this one. This is also same relation that I have taken. We are having division, we are having branch, and we are having staff. The operation or as the relation is also same, that is operates and has. Now you can answer the question, SJ37 work for which branch? See here, just I have replaced the positions, I can say. Your division has been kept in the middle of the entity model, but I have taken that at the first position. Now here I will be mentioning division 1 will operate two branches, that is 003 and 007, and in branch 1, that is 003, will be having a staff called SG37 and 007 consists of staff called SA8. Okay, if it is 9, make it 9, no problem. Okay, for a consideration we are taking it. Then I can easily answer. Okay, from the division point, okay, division will be consisting of 2 branches. Every branch is having a staff entity like SG7 and SA9. SG37 is working for division 1. Now I can answer. Like this, we need to reconstruct the entity model so that we will be having a clarity in between the relationship between the entities. I can say in order to not have any ambiguity, we need to overcome the problem called fan trap. Okay, in this way we will be solving the problem which is associated with your fan trap. But in a fan trap, you need to remember when you are going for many to one relationship, one to many relationship, sometimes the fan trap will occur, as we can see in this example. Okay, see here. In this, I cannot answer that SJ37 is working for which branch. But in the next case, when we have reconstructed the model, here we can easily find out the relationship and we will be not having any ambiguity which is associated with the staff and branch. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, now let us try to understand the example that is available in your material. Okay, see here they have given department and site, and see they have given like this one. They have given staff and department. The relation is like this. What they have given is staff, and then we are having a relation, and then we are having an entity called department, and then we are having called we are having entity like department, site, and staff. If we are having multiple relations, many to one or many to many relations in between them, then here also we will be having the relation, and this is your given here. But here the question comes is, which staff works in a particular department? Which staff works in a particular department? That will not be answered by saying this. This is what the fan trap that you should understand in this particular case. See here, many to many relationship has been given. So when we are pointing them, when we are associating these two entities, how can you say that which staff is working for which department? We'll be having multiple relations from the side, so we can't answer that. In order to make that clear, we need to move the positions. We need to move the positions of your entity. So you take the staff first, and then you should go with the department, and then you should go with the site, so that you people will be having a clarity. Every staff will be having unique ID, and every staff will be working for a particular department. Every particular department will be located at a site. Okay, like that we will be moving the positions. Else, what you need to do is, you need to create a one more relation so that you people will be having a clarity. If you are creating one more relation like this for staff and department, then you will be having a clarity which staff is working for which department. Okay, working will be the relationship. Okay, if you are creating that, your ambiguity will be removed. Okay, I hope it is clear what is fan trap. Okay, and then next you see, we are having one more trap, that is Chasm trap. See the picture and try to understand what is this Chasm trap is. See, in the previous case, in a case of fan trap, we are having ambiguity when we are going for many to one relation, many to many relation. When we are going for them, we are having the ambiguity. But here, we will be not having any relation towards the next entity. See here, this is the branch, this is the staff, and this is the property for rent. That is what we have discussed in the class also. Okay, the branch entity is having 3 records, and staff is also having 3 records, and property is given with 3 records. And the first branch consists of the first staff, and first staff is rented with this PG36. and third branch is consisting of third staff, and he is associated with PL94 block. But here you see B007, don't consider this one, this will be the solution for your problem. Okay, see this, B007 is related, or as staff is branch has a staff called SA9, but SA9 is not overseen by any property, or else he is not assigned with any property, he is not taken any rent. Okay, so he is not having any relation that exists. But here the question comes is PA14 which is existing, it is related to which department, which particular branch is having the property called PA14. If you are asking that question, we are unable to answer. I can say, at which branch office is property P14 available? If it is exist, if this question exists, you can't answer. Why? Because we are not having any relation towards the staff, so that we could go for the branch. Okay, in order to not have those particular ambiguity, we will be creating one more relation called every branch offers a property. So that the first branch is offering the first property, second branch is offering the second property, and third branch is offering the third property. In order to overcome our top, we need to create one more relation. So every entity should have some relation, so that we will be having the clear idea how it is associated with some other entities. See here in the first case, that is FANTRAP is taking many to one to many relation, but in case of CHASM-TRAP we are having many, but we are not having any relation to the next step. Else we will be having zero relations over here, we will be having many relations in the next entity. So when we are having no relationship, or else we are not having any related records in the next entity, then the CHASM-TRAP will occur. In order to overcome that, we need to create the relationship, so that we will be having a clarity. Okay, I hope it is clear to you people. The example that has been given in your material is this: branch is one-to-one relation, branch is having a car, and car is associated with the staff. And here it is branch. Okay, see, one-to-one relation, we are having one relation, one related record in the next entity, and here we are having one-to-many. One-to-many means for one entity we are having multiple relations in the car entity. Okay, and then we are having one more relation over here. Here it is having, it may or may not be associated with the staff. That is the reason we are showing 0 to 1. It may have one entity, else it may not have any entity. Here you see 0 of the entities will be associated, or multiple will be associated. See here, when we are having any 0 entities which is associated with the staff, then we can't answer few questions, such questions that we have discussed in this particular example. Okay, similar things, but here I have directly taken the relation, just they have maintained a cardinality in your examples. That's it. That is what the major difference that you could find in your material, I can say. Okay, in order to overcome that, we will be creating one more relation, that is every staff is associated with some branch, so that we will be having a clarity which branch is consisting which staff and how it is associated. Okay, I hope it is clear what is CHASM-TRAP and what is FANTRAP. I hope it is clear. Just take the example which is easy for you, and it is not necessary that you should write the example that is given in your material. But if you are giving a clarity what is CHASM-TRAP, what is FANTRAP, and what will be the solutions for those particular problems, then it is enough. Okay, I hope it is clear. That's it for now. See you in the next one. Thank you.